Say me. Why? I'm not in your class. How did your classmate insult me? He says you are too old. I said, hey, how? Where did he see me? I Googled you. I wanted to show him a picture of me and you, and he said, yes, your daddy looks older than my daddy, so. And I said, but that's not an insult. Man, to me, that is an insult.
Oh. But you don't look old. You look very young.
Akwala.
Yeah.
That's Akwala.
And a grey
woman.
Grey, there's a small boy crime will be.
What are you saying?
But it's a grade here.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, that's fine.
And he looks 16 years.
He looks very young, vibrant.
Like 16
but I know his secret though.
What's the secret?
Oh, I know. I can say it on radio.
What's the secret? Say
Andy, you know
I dare you.
No one.
That's what you do. Thank you very much. Listeners, per the list that came out, this year's TGM is going to be very tight. Tomorrow, we'll take a proper look into that. It looks like the gospel fraternity isn't very satisfied with certain things. We'll look at that tomorrow. But for now, Gideon Aryeequaye is acting executive secretary of the Creative Arts Agency. This position, is it the same Jan Krumah position?
Yeah, the same.
So Jan Krumah was the acting Secretary of State.
Executive Secretary.
Secretary of State.
Executive Secretary.
Of the Creative Arts
Agency.
Country. Right. Gideon Aryeequaye has been appointed the acting executive secretary of the Creative Arts Agency. He takes over from Jan Krumah Akufo-Addo, who led the agency following its establishment in 2020. Gideon Aryeequaye's appointment is perceived to be a strategic move to drive the Black Star Experience agenda, aimed at boosting the country's culture, arts, and tourism sector. Gideon Aryeequaye brings a wealth of experience to his new role, having played a key part in shaping the Ghana Tourism Development Company as Deputy CEO during the previous administration of President John Dramani Mahama. The Creative Arts Agency is a body that provides institutional framework for the development and management of the creative arts industry and for related matters. The Executive Secretary of the agency is appointed by the President of the Republic of Ghana. This official is responsible for the day-to-day administration of the agency and is answerable to board in the performance of functions stipulated in the Creative Industry Act 1048. The Minister for Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts, Jifa Abla-Gomashi, pledged to critically assess the operations of the Creative Arts Agency in a bid to revitalize Ghana's tourism and creative arts sector during her vetting by the Appointments Committee on Wednesday, January 22, 2025. Adam, let me start with you. Gideon.
Welcome. Because
this agency,
we don't know the office he's going into and furniture.
Or maybe the same place.
Oh, which same place?
Not the same. The office
the
behind
of Ghana languages.
Behind the Decathlon.
Oh, Mr. Andy, I said, oh yeah, you're late, Kakao. Office in here, say, Omuni will be.
No, what we heard.
No, we heard was that they had moved
the
and
that's it.
We were hearing that people have taken over their facility, like the owners of the place.
And we also heard from the
all of these are
director of
allegations.
Creative Arts at the ministry that they were going to find an office for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why you see.
Yeah, so
all of these are hearsays.
But I spoke to the director.
There is an office problem.
To find an office for them.
Okay, hold on, Kwame. Mm-hmm.
The director of Creative Arts said.
He said he spoke to. So this is not.
They were going to find an office for them.
So if there's an office, why were they going to find an office? That's why I say there's office problem.
Okay.
No, as of now, we can't establish that because from the time
you spoke to him
till now, we've not gotten back to them to find out if
maybe by now they have the office. That's why they've done the appointment.
Maybe. Okay. So we should go back and ask if they have a space for them now.
We pray for that.
So previously it was at Attic, right?
Yeah.
Yes. When it was a council.
Okay.
Then they moved to the Bureau of Ghana Languages.
Yeah, but must the name... Okay, please continue.
I think that office has suffered a lot or has not been paid attention to for the past 8 years. I mean, the necessary support the office needs to be able to, deliver its mandate has not been seen. And I think the appointer and the appointor contributed because it's like the government didn't show too much interest, and the person who was in the helm of affairs too did not do so much. I don't know why it has to take more than 8 years just to finish with a legal framework for an office to be operationalized when the works has started in the previous administration. By now, we should have been like that office and the various offices and their works should have been activated by now.
Right.
I don't know why it has to take that long. And that shows lack of interest in the one heading the place and the person appointed him. Because if you appoint somebody and you have so much interest in a certain space and things are moving slow, you, the person who appointed him, can tell him, I gave you KPIs, why are you not meeting it? This is. But it's like the person who appointed her did not show interest, and the person who also occupied the office was doing what she likes. And we are where we are today. So
right.
I think there is more for him to fix, and especially the sector he's coming. I'm sure he's familiar with the space. Because he had a Pentokwa and
he's been GTA CEO before some time ago.
Yeah, by creative arts for the accusations. They omit me wild accusation. Yeah, you'll be surprised. Like, just over the weekend, it's a cost about 10K, 20K a day. So we just pray that, he will be prepared for some of these confusion in the space and will be able to set us on the path to growth.
Andy, I don't know if Felix Kwachiofosu has spoken to this as in confirmed this particular appointment, because for the past week, we had an interview with him. Actually, my producer had an interview with him, a chat with him, where he said that one of the appointments that was announced or that was bandying around on social media wasn't true, as in Jocelyn Duma's appointment. Prior to that, how we heard the announcement of the various creatives who were appointed to various positions like Resomake, Odi, Abeku, were through their friends and the media on social media. We didn't have any official communication from the presidency then. So I was surprised why, when the announcement of Jocelyn Duma came,
same way I'm just seeing Wakefield Akwaku
also for Commission on Culture. So I was surprised when the announcement of Jocelyn came. They never issued any statement to say it wasn't true until some people from the media asked them again to confirm before they can confirm all the other people except Jocelyn. So I'm just asking. I know my producer is still trying to get in touch with Felix Ofosu-Kwakye to ascertain the truth in these appointments. But if it is true that they've been appointed, as in Gideon Aryeequaye to Creative Arts Agency and Wakefield Akwaku to Commission on Culture, then I think we wish them well. The job there is very big, both institutions, Commission on Culture and then Creative Arts Agency. We have a lot of work to do there. All that the people are seeking from them is to be diligent in their work and then move the institution from one point to the other. Because yes, we know what happened in the past and we want to see a better development in these areas.
Okay. Now, for Gideon, is he going to work with the same KPIs?
Oh, definitely. Every president has his vision, so definitely. But
it's not been spelled out yet.
Yeah, we don't know the kind of letter he was given, because at times it could be spelled out in the letter, and there is a certain work sitting on there for him to do. Operationalization.
But what's wrong with you this morning?
Cashew nut. Cashew nut. We want to see that. The other time, I think they took the bill, the LI. They were working on the LI to be taken to Parliament. We don't know whether they were able to make the time so that we don't have to start everything afresh.
I heard it's supposed to go back again.
Wow, see. So there are some legal frameworks.
The legislative instrument.
Yeah.
Okay, that is what I heard from legal brains, as in it has to go back to through the same process.
Yes, if that's the 8th Parliament failed to pass it,
Yes.
then we have to start it again. You understand? Because now, as it says, like there is nothing before them. So the 9th Parliament, they have to go through the process and present it again to the 9th Parliament. So there is work to do, because with that proper legal framework, it will be difficult for you to function.
Some
fully.
did that place. Wow.
So he needs to make sure
Agency work day rough.
we pass it. It be like that, but everybody will
But I am
run
happy
away.
it is Gideon who is going there. I'm happy it is not Sadiq or Rexoma.
Why?
Yeah, I will explain. You see, these two people have been in the space, as in the limelight, with regards to doing stuff for the industry. Some people have bashed them for various reasons. Rexoma has been bashed, the Gamro thing, even though some believe that he brought some changes to the Gamro. But if you take Rex now to that place, people are expecting more from him. And with his work at Gamro and the backlash and the fight, the acrimony will be more at the agency.
But my question is,
So I am happy Rex or Sadiq didn't go there. But, Gideon is part of us, but he's been quiet for some time now. So he will give the whole agency
the Jansis don't even know him that much.
Exactly. Somebody asked me, I don't know your wine. Then I showed the person the picture. I said, oh, he was once on TV. And I'm saying, yeah, but now I said the name. Yeah.
My question is, what's happening with Sadiq?
But I think something will happen.
I met him on Saturday as Arnold's father's funeral.
Okay.
And I threw that into an honorable. Congratulate you. And he jovially told me that, like, oh, my young coco's in me. I mean, that's what he told me. Like,
still going to court?
No. Yeah, I think the matter is still in court. The whole election.
I say, yeah, relaxing. No coco's in me. I'm sure okay.
But I believe he will.
But even if we don't go, even if he does, well, I'm thinking if he doesn't win,
maybe there's something.
Or even if we don't go to court, still
something for happen.
But for all you know, he might not even come to our industry. For all you know.
Oh, but we need someone like Sadiq.
I knew people
Young,
who didn't want our
vibrant
industry.
People were expecting that he will be maybe Deputy Minister of Tourism, Culture and Creative Arts. Yeah, but others also think that because...
Has the deputy been named yet?
Oh, yeah, Jaja.
Who's Jaja?
He's called
MP,
Jaja.
He's the MP for this place.
I've forgotten the constituency, but he's
Jaja.
So but people think, people say that maybe because Sadiq didn't win his seat, if he had won, that would give him, the edge over maybe Jaja getting there. But
Jaja is an experience. He's an experience.
But all the same, good. Now we have a lot of creatives in government. We just hope that it translates into some development, some change.
Bulldog.
Also on purpose.
Only Olamike on purpose.
Almost on Mumpe.
I'm sure
Who carry him there?
Bulldog.
No. Bulldog like this, therefore make him some low bodyguard. But no put a belt or whip for there.
Those in office have started
Bulldog, they must set up another team for this one. Showbiz Aura.
Something like that.
They should make him make him the boss of the Showbiz Aura team.
But I think that the people have started work well too. I mean, I saw James and Kafri organize the stakeholder engagements over the, and I think that a couple
and KODL has also been very busy receiving people.
And Rexoma is also meeting Ashanti Regional Minister.
KOD was with Kujata Black. It falls under the ministry, of foreign affairs, and they're looking at how best they can increase the FDI, foreign direct investment to the country. Abeku is also firing, GTA, and big up to all of them.
My fear.
What's your fear?
And my problem. I think they should watch it.
What?
They should try as much as they can not to cross responsibilities and tasks.
What does that mean?
I'll explain later, next time.
Well, it's here for. Let's end it here. As we celebrate our Ghana month, please, let's project our nation. Let's talk about our music, our food, and many more. My name is Andy. Thanks so much to you, Kwame Dazi. Thank you, Adam Chachome. Many thanks to Betway.
This is Hitz.